Hello, guys. Welcome back. It's week number 9. Number nine. Let's just start it off quick. Last night's game, I wrote down a prediction beforehand.
I did not.
I did not think it would be I did not predict the score exactly, but I did predict the Eagles, because who
I
wouldn't?
think it's pretty obvious that the Eagles were going to win that game.
And I said Eagles 20 to 3. Yeah. So 20 to 3. It was a blowout game, and yeah. So I'm 1-0. He's 0-0, and yeah.
No, you're not. No, it doesn't count. We were here on Friday, so we're doing picks for the weekend games. We're going to eliminate that game from the record, and I'm proud to say that for I don't know if it's the first time this season, but
I had a horrible week.
Prediction-wise, Benny was 6-9 last week. I was 9-6.
Of course.
And that makes the overall standings. Benny 62-58. Dad 63-57. 1 game lead right here, folks.
Oh yeah, so it's only gonna last for 1 week. I'll be back.
It might.
I'll be back.
Pretty exciting for me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
When I go undefeated, and you go defeated. So let's get started. First game on Sunday. Oh boy, this is gonna be the Colts and the Patriots. The
In
Colts
New England, in Foxborough.
have been struggling. However, last year, if you remember, last time the Pats and the Colts played each other, they ended our 7-game winning streak, and they destroyed us. It wasn't even close, and the Colts knew what they were doing against the Pats, and much as I hate, but I would predict the Colts. However, the quarterback thing is messed up. I think they should have kept Wentz. Matt Ryan now is benched, and it's between Ellinger and Nick Foles now they're talking about.
Really? Nick Foles?
Ellinger looked really
I thought
bad.
he retired, no?
No, he's
still around, eh?
He was the backup on the Colts. They put Ellinger
That is
instead.
interesting.
Oh, Nick Foles now on the Colts because of that relationship. The same reason that Wentz went to the Colts, because White was the offensive coordinator of Foles and Wentz when they went to the Super Bowl. I think if they had Wentz, the Colts would be pretty good this year. And Wentz actually did do good before he got injured, so yeah, they can. So, however, the Colts too much right now. I think Pats to just win. I think this is going to be an ugly defensive game. I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball, whoever defense is better. And personally, Pats D is better. Pats D is better. Maybe one game they can get something, but quarterback has to be smart and hand off the ball. Jonathan Taylor's injured. Hines is gone. I don't think the Colts really have a chance. I'm going to say Patriots 14 to the Colts 9.
I agree. I think the Colts are in a point of disarray. I don't think they have much of a chance against a very well-coached Bill Belichick-led Patriots team. Like you said, a lot of the big names are gone, and these aren't the Colts. These aren't your father's Colts. These aren't the Peyton Manning Colts. These aren't even... maybe they beat us last year, but this ain't the same team. And like you said, Hines is gone. Taylor's going to be out.
Wentz.
I'm feeling the Pats. The Pats have put their QB controversy behind them, which is a very nice thing, I think. And, if Mac Jones slips at all, Zappy is waiting in the wings. And that's a good thing to have for Pats fans.
I think.
Yeah. It's not such a bad thing to have a very capable backup ready and waiting at quarterback, should there be a problem. I'm going Pats here. Obviously, I'm a Pats fan. I'm going to pick the Pats 9 times out of 10. And I'm picking them again today. Pats 21, Colts 7.
Pats 21, Colts 7. Okay.
All right.
Next up, we've got from 2 great defenses to 2 great offenses and terrible defenses. Or maybe not that great offensive, but terrible defenses. It's the Chargers. It's the Falcons. And and taking a look at this game, this could really... The Chargers have struggled. They just lost to Seattle, which is good, but still. They lost to Seattle. They lost to a few other teams they have won. Since that Week 2 game, Herbert has not played his best. He is still playing injured. They need a bounce-back game. They did get blown out by the Jaguars earlier this year. Now the Jaguars continue to suck. I don't know. This Chargers team, I think they could bounce back to the playoffs, but they do need more time. They are coming off a bye, maybe some rest, but it's really tough one. The fact that they are coming off a bye, though.
It's kind of interesting that the Falcons are even in the conversation, never mind in first place of their division, right? It's really crazy. No one would have expected
If the Chargers
it.
were playing a bunch of other teams, I'd pick against them, but Falcons are not. Chargers are still a better team than the Falcons, and if the Falcons win this one, then the Chargers need some help on the line. I'm still going to go Chargers, but I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to say Chargers 21, Falcons 20, the Falcons leading 20 to 3.5.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers coming all the way back.
Chargers will make it 19 to 20 and go for 2 and win it.
No Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams.
It'll be a late game for the Chargers. The
Hmm.
Falcons have one of those
Maybe
guys
it'll be an
either.
Eckler game, an Austin Eckler game.
Yeah, I think it'll mainly be Austin Eckler. And
Herbert has not put up the numbers everyone expected him to put up.
Herbert not looking good. I think.
Not looking good.
I think no one is gonna play good in the Chargers, but I think Falcons also gonna struggle, and I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers here too, especially coming off a bye. The Falcons have been lucky. I'm not saying they're not good, but I think they've also been lucky, and I think their luck ends here. I'm going to go Chargers 23, Falcons 3.
All right. All right. Next up, we've got
The newly vamped, once again vamped Dolphins, who is a different team than they were this time last year. Big time, right?
Yeah.
Not even close to the same team.
Well, they were 3-0. Then they dropped 3. Now they've won 2. But the 3 they've dropped was without Tua. They're playing the Chicago Bears, which
Tua
won,
all of a sudden is an elite quarterback again.
which won a game. The Bears won a game a few weeks ago that they shouldn't have. Only reason why they won is because the Patriots, they had quarterback. They didn't have a guy to commit to, and that just made it hard. So the Bears blew up the Patriots when they shouldn't. But the Bears, the Bears aren't a good team like that, and Dolphins are going to show them that. Cowboys blew them out last week. However, the Bears did score 29 points. That was a good game. I think it'll be a similar game like that. Not as much points, though. I'm going to say Dolphins 30 to the Bears. How about 20? But it's going to be a Dolphins blowout. The Bears will make it look close at the end.
Isn't the guy that was just traded to the Dolphins from the Bears?
Which
The linebacker guy?
No,
The second round?
Broncos. Bradley
Broncos?
Chubb's from the Broncos.
Oh, Bradley Johnson. Okay. The Dolphins are looking really good, and they're looking better and better every day. It's crazy. This AFC East is going to be so easy to win. The Dolphins are a legit contender for the Super Bowl. The only problem is they're going to get by Buffalo. I like them
They
over the
already
Bears. I know they already did, but did they really? I mean, you know, Buffalo had a chance to win, and then the clock expired, I believe, and yeah, I don't
Buffalo
know.
should've won
I don't.
that, but-
Yeah, I don't know if I really believe that. Anyways, I'm gonna go Dolphins in this one over the Bears. Again, not a very pretty game. I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
Dolphins. 18,
Alright,
Bears 6.
I'm glad you won like 31 to 20 because I actually think about my scores. Next up,
Wait, I don't think you don't think I think about
DJ
my-
Moore throwing off his
I
helmet.
actually think about my score.
DJ Moore getting the touchdown to win it. Then he throws off his helmet to blow the game off. Panthers. The Panthers could have been winning the division this week. Yeah, I know that would have been crazy, but DJ Moore ruined that for the Panthers.
I
And
remember the Panthers. They could have, because they would have held the tiebreaker on 3 and 5. They would have led the division.
yeah,
That is nutso.
but DJ Moore blew it by throwing the helmet off, and that's why they're not here. I think that's gonna, and him throwing off the helmet's going to end any chance of the Panthers doing any good. Burrow has had a great season. Yeah, they're playing the Bengals, by the way. And even without Chase, Burrow has been putting up the numbers. Last week, he did not look good against the Browns. However, the Browns somehow always have the number against the Bengals. I just think that was a bad game. The Browns, like, have beaten the Bengals for, like, the last 6 matchups straight. It's like Rams-Niners in the season. It's basically that, so one thing. I think the Bengals will come up back, but I'll have another, like, clear game. And I'm going to go Bengals 42 to the Panthers 14.
Yeah, I don't see the Panthers really competing much in this one. Obviously, they don't have Jamar Chase, but he still has T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. And I do think that Joe Burrow is rather elite, hence making the Super Bowl last year. And the Panthers, they traded everyone away, but you never know. I mean, it's kind of exciting. They're the ones with that P.J. Walker guy,
Yes.
right? What? I'm not sleeping.
Okay.
How am I? What do you think? I'm talking while I'm sleeping?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's silly. Okay. I do fall asleep a lot, but not usually during our NFL prediction show. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bengals here, rightfully so, and I'm gonna go Bengals 35, Panthers 13.
All right, there we have it. Next up, we've got my game of the week. No, it's obvious who's gonna win, but let's see. The Lions take on the struggling Packers. The Packers have lost 3 straight. They're 3-5. They already have more losses than they've had in the last 3 seasons, and it's looking pretty bad for them. Do you want to go first?
No, you can.
All right.
No way I can take a nap.
No, I'm serious. On a video.
I wasn't sleeping. I was talking. I was mid-talk.
Okay, so
It's sunny. We're doing it early today,
I think the
folks.
Lions are going to have a great game. I think they score like 28 in the first half, and the Packers not looking good. However, the Packers still scoring enough, and I think the Packers are going to win this one. And the Lions are going to be so pissed off. Again, they're going to blow one again. I'm going to say Packers 41 to the Lions 39. In a heartbreaker for the Lions.
Another
Once
one.
Again.
Yet another one. That's all they know is heartbreakers.
Yeah.
Man, wouldn't it be something if the Lions beat the Packers? Oh, man. Aaron Rodgers would never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Really would be something, I have to say. Why not? I'm going to go out on a limb here. The Lions get it done.
Oh my God.
And
Really?
beat the Packers at home in Detroit.
Are you sure?
Somehow, some way, they find a victory.
This is the first game he's going up picking against me. This
28 to 25. Lions actually pull it out and get the victory in Detroit against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Next up, we've got, in the beginning of the season, we would think this would be a great game. These two teams suck.
They blah, blah.
The Jaguars, which have lost 5 in a row, taking on the Raiders, which have sucked.
They went into New Orleans and got blanked. They couldn't do a thing against the Saints. Who saw that coming? We both predicted the Raiders to win. We were wrong.
I know, I see the Raiders getting blanked again.
I do. I say 9-0. Jaguars.
Just for credit, I wrote it down first. I
don't know what
Seriously.
you're talking about.
What's your really score?
Oh, you're going Jaguars 9, Raiders zip?
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders 9, Jaguars 3.
Okay.
You
Alright.
thought I was going to do 9-0, didn't you?
Okay.
Aha.
Next up, we've got. How are they 6-1? The Vikings and the Commanders, which are the worst team in their division at 4-4. And I don't know how that division's so good, but things are finally looking up for the Commanders. Maybe they'll get a better name. Dan Snyder is finally selling them. They actually may have a chance to compete for future Super Bowls. It may take them 10 years, but they're gonna get there eventually. Just now they actually have a chance. So good for them, but I don't think they're gonna get done this weekend. The Vikings just traded for a lot of good guys, so now they're gonna start to go on a run. I'm gonna say
You
Vikings
can already say they are on a run. They're at 6-1.
25 to the Commanders 16.
I'm with you. I don't think the Commanders. I'm surprised they're 4-4. Have much of a chance against the 6-1 Vikings. And didn't they just get T.J. Hawkinson? I don't know how much excitement that really involves, but I'm going Vikings here. They're 6-1. They're doing great this year. They got Dalvin Cook. They got Justin Jefferson. They got Adam Thielen. They got Carson. No, they got what's his name?
They got
The quarterback
of which team?
of the Vikings.
Cook Cousins.
They got Kirk Cousins. They're a good team, well-rounded and overdue for some celebration and some victories. I'm going to go another one here for my friends in the Vikings. 28, Commanders 12.
28 to 12. And
Yep.
our last 1 o'clock game up in New York, we've got the New York 5-3 New York Jets. Oh yeah, they lost to the Patriots. Take on the 6-1 Bills. The Bills, what a great start. Looking ahead to the next few weeks, I think they'll view the Jets as an easy matchup. I think the Jets are going to keep it close and pull out the loss. I was thinking
Ooh.
Jets up till last week.
The Jets are going to pull out a loss, folks.
I don't know. The Bills, I don't want to wish this one. It would be cool to see the Jets do good, but
It would be interesting to see the Jets kind of
Yeah.
sneak ahead here and do great.
I don't.
But
see
that
it.
ain't going to happen against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna go.
And they just got Naeem Hines from the Colts.
I'm gonna go the Jets putting up 30 and the Bills, Allen throwing a last-second touchdown to win it 32 to 30.
Wow, that would be something. The Jets do have a good D. But so do the Bills. And I think the Bills' D is going to be too much for Zach Wilson to handle. And I think that the Bills are going to run wild all over the Jets' heads. And I think you're going to have a big, fat victory here. Even though the Jets' D might do all right, they're still going to lose some points. And I see Josh Allen throwing at least 3 touchdowns and maybe running for another 1 or 2. I'm going to go Bills 35, Jets 9.
Really?
Yep.
Which I don't want. To be honest, I don't want to see that happen. 2 4 o'clock games this week. They probably did that because the second game they thought would be a great game with the winning record, maybe a 7-1 and 6-2 team. But we're gonna start with the better matchup of the 4 o'clock games, the better record-wise, and this may surprise you. The 5-3 Seahawks take on 3-5 Cardinals.
In Arizona.
In Arizona.
I'm going Seahawks 16-9 in this one.
Okay, now stop. Okay, maybe I should wait them ahead.
Go ahead. The Seahawks are in first, and
16-9.
the Cardinals are trending downward. Although they do have DeAndre Hopkins, who's starting to look mighty fine.
Yeah, but the
That's
Seahawks
about
D
it.
has been surprising. I think they're gonna pull off this ugly game. It is a 4 o'clock game. Those games suck, so kind of based on that as well. 16-9. It'll be a game like that. No one even notices going on. Red Zone will be all Bucks Rams, except when it goes to commercial.
Oh, he just dropped the spoiler.
Oh,
What's the next one
and
we're
the
talking
next
about
one is Bucks. Oh yeah, you need a
I need to make a pick. I'm going Seahawks here too.
I don't know, he's 17 to 10.
I'm thinking Seahawks 17, Cardinals 8, 9, no 10. It's 10. 17-10 Seahawks. I'm gonna one up this kid.
Of course. And no, this is not game of the week. There's other games that are much better. This should be the game of the week. Everyone thought this would be the game of the week. Game of the week for me is Bills Jets. Hopefully it will still be a good game. The Rams and the Buccaneers take on each other. The Rams
Hopefully, because they're
eliminated
both not so great,
the Bucks from the
they actually make it a
playoffs.
fun game.
Will this be a fun game? No, I don't think so.
No.
Brady wants this win. He needs a win for momentum shift. The Rams also need a win. I think the Rams take this one. As much as I want to see Brady and the Bucks do it, I don't know.
Wow.
This is a must-win for Brady.
So if Brady loses, he'll be 3-6.
Yeah, I don't know.
Almost like a season-ending
However,
game. However,
his divorce is finalized. He can put all that behind him.
oh yeah,
Maybe he'll start to get calm, but I think
yeah, right. Because once the divorce is over, everything's roses. Everything's better
but
instantly.
still, I think
Yeah.
he needs time, and also the Rams are a tough opponent to play when they've
Mhm.
lost a few. And it's not just
They
him,
are going to be
it's-
home in Tampa.
It's the rest of the team as well. So, and the rest of the team is not done good. So I'm taking the Rams, and I think Rams 23 to the Bucks 17. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it being that exciting.
Yeah. You think Matt Stafford's going to have a game in Tampa?
No.
No.
But I think they'll still win. Cooper Kupp is injured. That's a big
He's
factor.
in though. They said he's going to play.
He is?
Yeah,
Oh,
they said he's going to play.
because that injury looked really bad.
Oh, yeah. That's apparently he's avoided serious injury and he's planning to play.
Hopefully you don't see Tua 2.0.
Who would that be, Stafford?
What?
Who's 2 or 2.0?
Cup.
Cup?
Yeah.
They play different positions.
Yeah, making him come back in even though he's badly injured and then making it a lot worse.
Okay. This is a stretch, but I'll allow it. All right, I'm gonna go. This is a toughie, man. My heart wants to say Buccaneers, but my mind wants to say Rams. But I'm gonna follow my heart because you know what? I've done it my whole life, and it has not served me well. Therefore, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm going Buccaneers. 33, Rams 24. Tom Brady gets back on top, which I predict every week, and it never seems to happen. But I believe in you, Tom. I believe in you. I'm not giving up.
Alright, so now, you know how we always do these predictions. We always do the events in order. 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock game. Well, there's another game going on, and that's the NASCAR race. And
Is
we're
that a
going to
game? Or a
predict
race?
that
Are we?
before the Sunday night game.
Chastain!
And we're going to predict places 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys
Alright.
coming in.
All right.
Do you want to go first?
No,
These
you
are the
go
4
first.
guys.
You go
So,
first.
okay, struggling. I have these. This is going to be championship 4. I want to see Chastain win. But coming in 4th, I think something will happen towards the end of the race that messes it up. I don't think he has had the season that he'll get it done. I think Logano will come in 4th out of these guys. In 3rd, Chastain. Chastain had a great season. That move's really impressive, but still, he's gotten top 5s, but he hasn't been able to get it done when it's come to it. So, I'd really like to see him do it, but it's going to be tough, especially because of the 2 other cars left, Bell and Elliott. Bell, he's been winning when he's been needing to win, and Elliott hasn't won since Talladega, which was like 5 weeks ago. However, Elliott, the only car driver to win more than 2 races in the regular season and the playoffs. Still, he has 5 wins. The next best is a few drivers tied at 3. Elliott's really had this season, he's done really good, and I really don't see a scenario where he doesn't win. However, Bell is on some type of one, and he's been winning the races he needs to win, and I think that continues. I'm going Elliott gets 2nd and Bell wins it. I'm going with an upset.
Wow.
This season's been crazy. I think it'll end with an upset. Joe Gibbs is a good team, and I feel like they're overdue for a championship. Reminder, Elliott is not in the owner's championship, and Larson is, so that means they're not going to just focus on Elliott. They're going to probably focus on Larson as much as Elliott to get the win, if anything more, because teams do tend to care more about owner championships or team championships than championships, because the team gets something and not just the player. But So that's why I don't think Elliott will come out on top.
Right.
So, yeah, I think Larson actually wins this race, and they get the owner championship. But Bell wins. Yeah. All right. What's your prediction?
My prediction is Chastain all the way after that crazy move he had made,
I would love to see.
riding the rail to go from like 11th place to 4th place is just out of this world what he did. A video game move to the max. And I think he's going to come up with some crazy video game move again. He's going to be known as the video game move guy. And he's going to make another crazy win right at the end. And he's going to pull it off with the victory. Ross Chastain.
I would love to see it. However,
Second place, Logano. Third place, Bell. Fourth place, Elliott.
Elliott really in fourth.
Yep.
But he hasn't watched like.
I don't
any of
really
the
watch
season,
NASCAR, so it's a total guess, which means I'm
Yeah.
probably going to get it right.
Yeah, hopefully. I'd like to see that happen. I hope you do get it right, but I'm going with a realistic answer.
And then now we're going to get back to the Sunday
Yeah.
night games.
So now
Sunday,
we
8
watch
p.m.?
the end of the game, and we go race. We see Chastain pulling it off again, smashing watermelons. Then we go to Tennessee and Kansas City. This game, overhyped. I think it's good. And Tennessee won 5 in a row. Chiefs coming off a bye. I'm going Titans 30-13. The Chiefs are gonna struggle. The Chiefs are, and then they're gonna like be great for the rest of the season, but they're gonna struggle in this one.
You're
I think.
picking the Titans here, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I think the
Remember
the
last
exciting
year.
pick here is, they
Remember?
beat them, right?
Last year, the Titans beat the Chiefs like 34-6.
Right,
The
they're going to play them
Titans
tough.
were up 27-0 at half.
Wow.
So
They're going to play them tough, aren't they?
yes,
Right.
the Chiefs only beat the Titans.
But
in the
these aren't your
playoffs.
daddy's Chiefs.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. They're your uncle's Chiefs. And when they're your uncle's Chiefs, that means that they're going to... I have a hard time picking the Chiefs. I can't believe it. They're going to struggle probably against the Titans. I think Vrabel's a great coach, and I think he's going to find a way to ground and pound and use Derrick Henry and beat the Titans. And beat the Chiefs, I mean. Take the Titans up to beat the Chiefs.
What's your score?
I'm going Titans 24, Chiefs 21.
All right, I don't see it that close with the Titans winning, but okay. The last game of the week, Monday night. And
Back in
it's
New
all
Orleans
right.
again.
I don't know. New Orleans, really? Do they have a chance? I don't
Well,
know.
did they have a chance against the Raiders? Yeah. Not only did they have a chance, but they snuffed them.
Well,
They snuffed them.
This-
22-0, 24-0.
Yeah.
Crazy.
well, this week, Ravens are a much better team than the Raiders. You would think they wouldn't be.
You would
but they
think.
are at the beginning of the season, but the Raiders. suck.
But they're having injuries at running back.
The Ravens-
They're having Mark Andrews, their fatty tight end, is out. Oh no, he's not out. He's questionable. They just lost Rashad Bateman, who's out. They got Devin Duvernay, who you all know I like from previous shows.
Well, I got.
And the Saints had a monster game from Alvin Kamara last time.
Oh yeah. Well, it is the Raiders. The Saints. Everyone's like injured on the Saints. Thomas is out for the season
Yes,
again.
What a bummer.
I'm not surprised.
What about?
He's. Why am I not surprised? They only had that one good game this year. And yeah. So, Ravens, and that was the week I benched him in fantasy as well. So
Of course it was.
yeah, Ravens, I think are gonna win this one. I think the Saints get 4 field goals, something like that. The Ravens win this one, 20-12. A boring game.
Oh, totally boring game.
Like the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Saints rally, and you know what? Why the hell not? I'm going to go Saints at home. They pulled off an uncanny victory over the Raiders last week. I'd say the Saints find a way to beat the Ravens. The Ravens are hurting a little bit. I don't think it'll be pretty, but I think it'll be a victory nonetheless. Saints 22, Ravens 18.
And here's a prediction: Justin Tucker.
Justin Tucker.
So
What about him?
Ravens, I think will go 14-0 early, I think maybe it'll be like 14-3.5. It'll just be field goals for the rest of the game. But in the third quarter, Ravens have a huge lead, so they attempt. Justin Tucker attempts again to break the record. He hits, and it's a 68-yarder. He gets it with room to spare,
Wouldn't that be another world record?
and he breaks his own record.
Wow, that'd be great.
68-yarder. And then there's a flag.
66. There's a flag. It doesn't matter.
There's a
It's called
flag.
back.
It gets called back.
Oh, boo.
So then and then it's a replay on downs.
Right.
They do it again. He gets it again.
Right.
It makes it really impressive to get the 68-yarder, and that's what I'm predicting.
And who catches it?
Tucker gets a 68-yarder
Oh,
field goal.
60. Oh, okay, right.
And then the guy that catches it is the
Mhm.
net.
The
Where'd it
Nets,
go?
the guy, the net guy.
The net. The guy that
Joey
picks
Net.
stuff up from the net.
Joey Nets.
Oh yeah, that's it. Is there anything
That's
else we need to predict? Oh yeah, player of the week.
Player of the week.
Yeah.
Let me see the board. I'm gonna go.
I'm going Burrow.
Burrow. It's a good choice. I'm gonna go Josh Allen.
It was either Burrow or Allen, but I'm going Burrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes, sir.
Go Chastain.
And ladies, go Chastain. Keep those video
see you
game
guys
moves
next
going.
time.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.